Hi everybody, it's your girl Shino, back with episode 13 of our Lesbani series. I hope the checkpoint, not yesterday, a few days ago went well for you. Episode 12, first checkpoint. We're going to have some more checkpoints at the end of every Lisa level, so just stay tuned for that. In the meantime, we've already learned how to count 1 to 10, so let's just go ahead and knock out everything else in this video. It won't be that much. And you're also going to learn the math words, so you can hate math in a different language. Make sure to join the Discord if you're interested in learning the language. Subscribe to the channel to keep up with these updates. And yeah, with that out of the way, let's get on with 11 and beyond. That rhymed. I'm so proud of myself. So we're just going to start with 0. Ziora. It's Ziora. As you can see, it comes from English. Somewhat. So 0, 0, Ziora. They sound very similar, so you can just remember it like that. They both start with Z, so that's cool, I guess. Yeah. And then 100 is chateau. 100 chateau. I probably got this from some language somewhere else, and I do not remember which one it was. So, if you can find it, post it in the comments. I will heart the comment. 1,000 to sun obviously comes from English. To sun, 1,000, like it's obvious. 1,000,000 is miola. So, yeah. So now you can count very high in intervals. We'll get into how to do it one by one later in the video. So, let's get into the math words now. Don't skip. You probably already clicked off, but that's okay. So, koshba is the word, is like to add, combine, all that. Anything that has to do with putting two parts together is koshba. To remove or subtract, ilnyo. Anything to do with pulling two parts apart is ilnyo. To multiply, gopru. Very simple. Divide or split is yomel. I'm blazing through these because there's not that much to say, because you already know what math is, hopefully. Equals or like an equivalent is suske. That's cool and all of that. More than or greater than or just more, ayalo. So we've got all that. We'll get into how these fit into the sentence later in the video. I have that all written out. Less or fewer, less than, all that. Kro is kro. And then this one is like the exponents. So like raised to the like fourth or fifth or squared or all that. That's equilio. Equilio. I probably could have just put exponent in there, but I didn't. We're going to roll with it because it's a bit too late to change the presentation now. Out of is like, so if you're saying like 4 out of 5, as in like a non-fraction-ish form, if that makes sense. Like, fraction and this are different. Like, in this language, there's a difference between saying 4 out of 5 and 4/5, which we will get into, but the out of part is sabrian. Now, this one is just a dot, and that is because this is the decimal point. So in English, you would say like 9 and 4/10 or something. We use ginye in place of that and. So, yay. And this is fraction. This is oyab. So this would be what you say if like 4/5. Like petya oyab huske. And that's different from petya sabriel huske. They're different. So we'll bring examples. Don't worry. Percent besta. This one very simple. Very, very simple. It's just, you all know what percent is. Out of 100, just a quicker way to say that, besta. And this one, and now, this is actually a number specific and. So we'll get into how you use it in just a second on the next slide, I'm pretty sure. And it is ruk. So here. And now let's break. We've learned all these new words. Let's break down how they all slot into a sentence, how they all work together. So remember standard form? When you got like the 400 plus 5, 400 plus 50 plus 3. So that's exactly how these larger numbers are formed. So let's take 19, for example. That is 10 plus 9. So that would mean 19. We take 10, we take 9, and we combine them with ruk. And that makes 19. Rikre ruk kiyu. Rikre ruk kiyu. And again, note that ruk is numerical use only. Something else you can do with the word for 0, which is ziara. You can place that after an entire number to make it negative. So like rikre kiyu is yara. Those are different. Here's the example. You can see how we do like 20 and 30 and all that. Nyas rikre amno is 23, and nyas rikre amno ziara is negative 23. So yeah, while we're on this slide, for like 20 or 30, you just like place a single digit number before the 10. So like nyas rikre, amno rikre, petya rikre. All that. Same for like 100 and all that, like nyas shato, all that. Nyas tusan, nyas myola, all that. And math and like little comparisons, those are the two exceptions to the OSV word order. So in Lesbani, the word order is typically object, then me, subject, and verb, me being the particle, so splitting the object from the subject. All the operations are said from left to right, and you do not add a verb ending to the little operator word. You still add it if it is just a verb in a normal sentence, but if you're doing math with it, you do not add the verb ending. So the example, the statement 13 plus 24 is 35. That would be as follows. Rikre amno kospa nyas rikre petya suske amno rikre kuske. And in the breakdown, we have 13 rikre amno kospa is plus nyas rikre petya is 24. Suske is the equals. Amno rikre kuske is 35. So rikre amno kospa nyas rikre petya suske amno rikre kuske is 13 plus 24 is 35. So you can do some math with that. And here's a quick breakdown of how all the other function words slot into the sentence. So ayalo, as in like more, greater than. Yodol ayalo amna. 8 is greater than 3. And krot, for less than. Petya krot sika is 4 is less than 7. We've got ekulyu, which is the to the power of, which is, so in this case we're doing 2 cubed, nyas ekulyu amno, 2 to the power of 3. Sabria, this is the out of, yodol sabria rikre amno, which is 8 out of 13. Ginye, this is how the decimal points work. Kluya ginye rikre ruksika. So you have, that's 6.17. You have the main number, kluya ginye, and then whatever number is after the decimal point, you just treat it like it's a normal number. 0.17 is essentially 0.17, so you do rikre ruksika, which is 17. Oyab, which is the fraction, huske oyabki, 5 out of 5 ninths in this case. And then pesta, very simple, sika rikre rukune pesta, which is 71%. You can see you just stick pesta at the end there. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. This might have been a bit of a information overload, but don't worry, you'll get the hang of it with time. It just takes practice. I would recommend writing down your numbers and like practicing translating them, saying them, writing them like in the Lesbani alphabet if you want. Not necessary, but it's good writing practice. So yeah, thanks for watching. Join the Discord if you're interested in learning the language. Subscribe to keep up with these channel updates. And yeah, that'll about do it for the day. Next episode, you'll learn how to tell the time. So yeah, Shino out. Ukyari!